How you doing, deep divers? I want to make a bit of a different video today. I want to talk about how to break the spell of the imposed will of the state on the people. I've noticed that there is a growing sickness and an imbalance happening in society. We are giving away far too much of our energy and our will, and we're shaping our own psyches on the propaganda of the state. Famously, Carl Jung spoke out against this way of thinking. He perceived the problems that we're facing today. When you give away your power, your will, and you buy into the fear propaganda of what they're telling you to think, when to think it, they're controlling you. They have the most brilliant psychologists you could ever imagine behind mainstream media and behind government propaganda. And they know how to manipulate the will, our collective conscious, into ways that benefit them. Here's how you break the spell. Give absolutely zero energy to the propaganda from the state. Give zero energy to the propaganda from the mainstream media. Do not pay attention to them. Do not look at them. Do not acknowledge them. Zero. We need to spread this like a virus because this used to be common sense. Now, politicians used to be regarded kind of like clowns. They'll stand up on their boxes in the street and yell and they'll preach and they'll carry on and they'll try to manipulate the people to getting behind them so they can have power and money and influence, promising them this and that and that. We used to know that they were clowns. We used to know that they were hyperinflated egos and that they were ridiculous. We used to laugh at them, jeer at them, throw tomatoes at them. You know, this was how our countries were kind of founded. I don't think that our forebears foresaw how freaking ingrained their influence would become in our daily lives, how much the state would impose its will into our everyday lives. We can't start businesses, we can't build our own homes, we can't do anything without the permission of the state. This is very dangerous. But don't worry, I have the solution. Zero energy, nothing. This doesn't make you ignorant or more vulnerable because what we're going to be doing is focusing on ourselves. We're going to be focusing on our wills. We're going to be focusing on our passions. We're going to be deeply healing ourselves spiritually and emotionally. We're going to be empowering ourselves, doing deep work every day. We're going to find our natural pattern. We're going to find our natural strengths. And in the process of this, make ourselves of service to our communities. When you make yourself deeply ingrained and in service to your community, focusing all your passion and your will on that, you develop influence. Now, if we're all collectively doing this on average, and we're all benefiting and serving our communities and making them strong and connected, whenever the state wants to impose its will on the people, and that conflicts with our will, we use our influence, our positions, we use our innate strengths and our wills to resist it. And in that, if we do that collectively across all the countries, what happens is the state doesn't get attention. It can't manipulate people based on its propaganda, its ideas. People aren't reacting to it because they're not even paying attention to it. And when they try and impose their state wills, they're met with nothing but resistance. And then we got a country back. Simple. They can't do all this crazy crap that they've been doing for the past 20 years to us. It's that simple. That's all I wanted to just share that. Thanks for watching.